Would you like to effortlessly implement trading techniques that have been traditionally the prerogative of professional traders and the investment elite? Would you like to enjoy the peace of mind of knowing that your portfolio is protected from large losses no matter what the markets throw at you? Would you like to dramatically boost the performance of your portfolio, achieve large profits, enjoy the benefits of full diversification, and do all this in just a few minutes daily or weekly, implementing very specific suggestions delivered to you in real time when you need it? And did I say make a boatload of money in the process to dramatically speed up the achievement of your financial goals, recover some losses, or just afford the special gift you've been dreaming about for a while? Well, this is what we're going to discuss in the next few minutes. In a recent post, I reported the mid-year, year-to-date performance in the ETF world, the exchange-traded funds. Some funds have done remarkably well indeed. But when I look at these tables, I usually find myself asking, okay, these are the stars and these are the big losers. Nice to know, but how could I have known which was going to be which beforehand, so that I could get the good results and avoid the dogs? I think this is one of the questions at the heart of my malaise with the buy and hold approach, which is what the vast majority of individual investors are limited to for lack of information. The point is that you just cannot know things in advance. Buy and hold is the same as crossing fingers and hope for the best. The wrong choice could cause major or even total loss of your precious funds. To avoid such major losses, investors have been instructed to diversify, distribute the portfolio over a certain number of different sectors and markets. Some portions will go up, some will go down. The average will be hopefully acceptable. This approach actually works, at least as far as limiting risk, but it clearly doesn't do much in terms of maximizing performance. Furthermore, assuming that one is willing to go through that process, its implementation requires relatively large capitalization. If one is working with a small capital, this thing becomes quite awkward. Here comes my favorite alternative. This is much more effective, delivers much higher returns, and provides a very strong level of diversification by focusing on a few key markets. And it is implementable even with a small capital, with very few key ETF funds. It is ideal for the slightly more aggressive portion of your portfolio. Instead of getting into some long and boring technical talk, let's look at a real-life example. One of the funds we work a lot with is the SPDR S&P500. The symbol is SPY, SPY, that follows the S&P 500 performance. Let us look at our trading approach to point out some of its significantly different and very positive characteristics. Let us review the signals we work in the S&P 500 area so far this year. Figure 1 is the SPY weekly performance chart. The arrows indicate the trigger points generated by our proprietary system. So far this year, we've had just two mid-term moves. The year started in a bullish mode, which lasted until early April. The SPY went from 127.75 on January 3rd, 2012, to about 139.3 in early April for a nice 9% move up. Since the top in April, we have been bearish on the SPY until this past Friday. That was a move down to 130.5, which delivered approximately 7% on a short position. Following these two trends gave a combined profit of 16%, which is over 2 times better than the lackluster 7% year-to-date produced by a plain buy-and-hold position initiated in January. This is the very reason why we are advocates of our trend-following approach. Our signals quite accurately indicate a new trend from its early stages as it is forming, and we are then in a position to confidently take the appropriate trades for superior results. When you can rely upon high-probability signals like those we publish, your portfolio can profit in any market conditions, up, down, and sideways. Let us see what this means to conservative traders as well as for just a bit more aggressive ones. No bias here. We respect either approach since this is very personal. Generally speaking, by following these signals, conservative stock traders can close trades that are reversing, thereby keeping all the profits already gained. We'll show a bit later how the major losses so many investors suffered in 2008 could have been easily avoided. Stock traders that are open to shorting stocks during downtrends can take advantage of the corrections, thereby greatly increasing their returns as compared to the standard buy and hold characterization. Option traders, following those same two trends and implementing our suggestions with calls and puts as appropriate, achieve large multiples of these already positive results. It may be worth noting here that our short-term option trades generate double and triple-digit returns with remarkable consistency in shorter time frames, usually from a few weeks down to hours. It is important to point out here that the approach we implement can produce high returns, but at the same time provides the peace of mind of effective risk control. Every trade is thoroughly planned, defining not only the entry point, but also the profit target and the appropriate stop-loss level, thereby limiting risk to a predefined, acceptable level that is consistent with solid money management to avoid unacceptably large losses. You can test this risk-free when you sign up to a free 30-day subscription to Invest in Power, Retire Rich. You will receive concise reports on the key markets we follow, so you'll always be in sync with the current trends and know the best posture to implement in your portfolio. Even more importantly, you'll receive the upcoming signals for the ETFs and stocks we routinely follow. You will be able to build a thoroughly diversified portfolio that will deliver unprecedented results in a very short time, with very little effort on your part. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Time is limited. Join the world-class elite of Invest in Power. Reach your financial goals. Sign up now. Click the button below. Do it now.